Tap in. I got like 20 people hitting me up asking me about finances and shit like that. So I'm gonna do a quick breakdown real fast, man. Help y'all out with finances. So for people who not knowing what finances mean, just the management of money, how you manage your money. That's what your finances are. So I'm gonna try to let a few people hop on, man, so y'all can kind of help me out. So I can give y'all kind of a broad overview how you break down your finances, how you can maximize, save money, invest money, things like that. So for anybody that's on here, I need somebody, man. What's the average? I'm gonna sit here in real time and break down. I'm gonna break down everything for y'all. What's the average cost of rent here in Kansas City, Missouri? I don't know if nobody can comment real quick and let me know. How much y'all paying in rent? What's the somebody give me an example of how much y'all paying in rent. I ain't necessarily gonna say Kansas City, but I'm a people from all over the world be kind of tapping in. How much y'all be paying in rent? Somebody give me the average cost of rent somebody paying. You know, nothing too high, nothing too big. You just give me like the average, like a two bedroom. That's what most people would get. Don't nobody really be one bedrooms. But somebody give me some cost of rent they'll pay. So I'm gonna break down finances real quick, real simple, real easy for y'all. Cause I can't reply to everybody. Texas $13.50. The lowest I paid $19.45. Okay, $13.50. We got $13.50. So, all right, look, we're gonna run with this one in. $13.50. I wanna say the average price gonna be about $1,200. So let's just say, and that $13.50, let me ask y'all this, because I don't be knowing. I've been owning my house for a long time. Does that include your lights, water and gas? Like, what that include? I'm gonna run through this real quick, man. Try to help people out. This is how I did it. No, that's just rent alone. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna say. We gonna go with what I want to go with, so everybody can kind of leverage off this real quick. So let's just say a person's rent. We're just gonna show some love. Let's just say rent is $1,000. Their rent or their mortgage is $1,000. Man, that ain't realistic though with today's time. Let's just go ahead and stick it out. How much money do people make nowadays an hour? So let's say rent is $1,200. Okay. So rent is $1,200, right? We're gonna mark rent down. Lights, water, and gas. How much people? What's the average monthly cost y'all be spending money on y'all lights? How much is y'all light bills? Man, I'm kind of trying to get y'all to help me out with this real quick. How much somebody give me a light bill, like your average light bill, the middle apartment. Give me an apartment. What's y'all light bills looking like, man? Lights is $60. Wintertime, my lights is $60. Okay. 60. So if your light bill is 60, for my one bedroom. Okay, so I'm gonna go with a two. Let's just say $100. Let's say $100 on lights. Let's say $100 on water. And let's just say for people who got a gas bill, let's say $200. Dude, I'll be at work, so my lights be off. That's cool. And I don't pay water. A lot of people don't pay water. Okay, that's fine. Y'all can do it. So I pay lights and gas. How much your gas bill be? I'm gonna try to give y'all some little tactics. When I was working, this is how I kind of got my bread up real fast. So I just got my notebook out. I wrote down everything I had to pay for. So lights, water, gas, car payment. How much y'all be paying for y'all car payment? Somebody give me a car payment. You got these low ass bills, girl. You be stacking. How much? What's a car payment everybody be paying for? Give me a number real quick. I need these numbers real fast. I'm gonna show y'all how to do this shit. $645. That's a high ass car payment, dude. So I'm gonna say car payment. Just did this. Okay, so let's just say car payment $500. It's gonna all balance out. $260, $310. Damn. Okay, let's go with that. Let's say that. I'm gonna say car payment I'm gonna say car payment is $300, and then y'all insurance. Oh, my car note $283 every 2 weeks. Okay, god damn. Shit. We gonna stick with $400 on the car payment. On y'all insurance, how much y'all insurance on y'all cars? Some of y'all don't even got insurance on them motherfucking cars. So we gonna say insurance. Y'all speaking monthly. We gonna say insurance is $100. $160. God damn it. Okay. Already. That's why I'm kind of pricing numbers kind of high, some kind of low. $260 on your insurance. God, man, fuck. Shit. You niggas gonna have to start selling some dope. Y'all gonna have to start selling dope. We gonna cut this live short. Start selling dope. Y'all niggas gonna have to get in the dope game. God damn. How much y'all phone bills? I know y'all phone bills ain't that high. How much is y'all phone bills? Shit, y'all done fucked the live up. Nigga, it's time to get in the trap. Because of my driving record. Okay. Cell phones, mine's 80. So let's go with 80 on the phones. I know y'all lying, especially women. Y'all be lying when it come to them phones. Y'all should be high. 65. Okay, we got 265. Let's go with 75 then. Me and my mama line our phones paid for. Okay, fancy. Paid for phones. So we got rent, lights, water, gas, car payment, car insurance, cell phone. What's something else y'all be needing? Everybody need. Let's just put internet on there. Internet. How much is internet bills? I want to say internet probably about what, $50? Nah, I bought our phones from the Africans and went to Metro. Facts. That's what you need to be doing. 65, about $70, $70. So let's add this up real quick. Groceries. How much y'all be spending? Yeah. How much y'all spend on groceries every month? Fuck that up. Mine free. How much would y'all spend on groceries for a month? Like, if you had to be kind of conservative with it, like if you just really had, I ain't talking about crab legs, I ain't talking about lobster tails. I'm talking about just if you just had to get enough, you know for a fact if you got enough. I don't get food stamps. I spend $550 cash. How many kids you got, Aries? 800, Ashley. Ashley, how many kids you got? I get the blue card and I buy $150 worth for myself. Okay. Cause I don't know if y'all equating for y'all kids or not. So if y'all got kids, let me know. Women, y'all finances be okay. 2 kids. Most women be having about 2 kids. What was yours? 2 kids, 3 kids, and myself. Okay, Ashley, 800. Okay, let's just say 5. Let's say 500. So let's add that up. So right now at rent, I got rent at $1,200 plus lights, water, gas, plus we gonna say $300 on utilities. So $1,500 should cover the rent, and that should give you leeway on the utilities. Right, home all day. So $1,500 on that. Boom. Your car payments. So if you got a $300 car payment and some high ass insurance, that should bring you at like this. Let's just say that's at $500. So now that bring your car, your housing, and your car should bring you up to $2,000 a month. Where we at now? Cell phone, internet. Let's say that should bring you up to like $150, give or take. So $2,150. Then you got your groceries. Let's say groceries is another, let's just say $500. So that's $2,650. What else? What's something else important that y'all need? I'm trying to think. Because right now we at $2,650. $2,650. Let me show y'all how easy. So I got all this shit wrote down. Car insurance. Don't forget utilities. We already put utilities in there. Household items. You probably gonna spend, I don't know how much if you go get you some coupons, and you can get toilet tissues and things like that around the house for about, I figure, what y'all think? You spend how much y'all realistically, women to know, about $100 take care of your toiletries and things like that. Where we at? I need the women to be talking to me. How much we at? Where we at, y'all? $400 a month with one kid. What's the $400 for? We can say y'all ain't spending that much money wiping your damn ass, buying toilet tissues, dishwashers. About 20. Let's bring. Hold on. Extras. About, not including hygiene. Y'all know y'all can find somebody who's selling that shit wholesale. So now we at 20. Okay. So we at $2,750. Like $650 our utilities a month. $250 extra spending. So we at $2,750. How much? What's the average? How much people making at work nowadays? Because I'm trying to see how much people make in a month. Like, what's the average thing people making in a month? Like, you ain't got to get on here. I don't know. Shit, tell somebody else. It ain't about being if you making $50,000 a month, get your ass off my live. Shit, I don't need nobody on here capping. If you already rich, don't even comment on my shit. You know what I'm saying? So we at $2,750 right now. That's the monthly. That's the monthly thing. So we know for a fact every month we're gonna need $2,750 just to take care of the household, the car. Another thing we gotta get into: how much money you think you spend in gas driving your car to work? That's another thing we gotta equate. I don't know how much money y'all spend in gas a week. Nah, 50,000. I wish. Yeah. How much money y'all think y'all spending in gas? I say about what, $40. Some of y'all live kind of far, so I don't know if you driving to work or if you're not driving. Work from home, you good. So you saving money. My God, was good. What's good, family? Gas like 40. Yeah, I figured $40 a week. Shit, you gonna throw $20 in that motherfucker every other day. So we just bring the total up, man, to 28. Bring it up to $2,800. So if we at $2,800, I'm trying to think what else we need. What else you gonna do? So now we got your budget at $2,800. Okay, you right. If you got a truck, yeah, it's gonna be more than that. So we're gonna be realistic. Fuck it, we'll bring it up to like 3,000. So about 3,000. So you figure. So what's the average? What's the average people getting paid a week? You know, how much money do you figure y'all make a month or a week? Somebody, it can be something random. It ain't necessarily got to be yours. We just going based off numbers real quick, showing people how to do a quick breakdown or something. Like 20 to 25, yeah. I guess they raised it up since times 8 hours, 160 times 5 equal 800 times 4 equals 3,200. So 3,200. Better be putting in that overtime. Gotta put in that overtime. So I guess depends on career field. Yeah, but I'm talking about like the average person. So I kind of got it priced out. So if we had 3,200 minus 2,750 equals average probably about 1,000 a week, somewhere in there. Yeah, it gotta be about that. You better be putting in that overtime. Remember, making 15, 17 an hour. Yeah, gotta put that overtime in so you can get that. At least gotta try to get like 1,000 times 4. It's 3,600. Plus a lot of this stuff got with kids. So let's just say $4,000 a month. Let me take this part paper off. So we got $4,000. So the goal is we want to at least try to get to that $1,000 a week times 4. They give you that $4,000. So out of that 4,000, we gonna minus. So out of that $4,000 a month, which I say that's pretty normal for somebody to make like $4,000 a month. Let me see. I know how we can do this. Shit. Let me get you right. 4,000 times 12. So about $48,000 a year. I think most people making like at least 48,000. So if you making 48,000, we already got it said that. So that's $4,000 a month. But you figure they gonna take out their taxes and all that. That's gonna probably drop you down to like what? Let's just say 3,600. So once they drop after taxes, that's gonna bring you down to 3,600. So out of your $3,600, you at least, the main goal is the bare minimum goal. You want to have, after your expenses, you want to try to at least have $1,000. If nothing less, you want to at least have $500. You at least want to have two of them numbers, but you at least want to have 1,000. Try to hit that $1,000 mark. Get as close as possible as you can to hit that $1,000 mark after your expenses is paid. So let's just take your 4,000. Let's equate that they took their taxes out and they dropped you down to 3,600. So out of the $3,600, we already done said after rent, lights, water, gas, your phone, internet, groceries, we dropped that down to like 2,750. So we're gonna do 3,600 minus 2,750. What that get us? Boom. That put us at that 850 mark. So since that put us at that 850 mark, what I would do is, let's see, got to be realistic with yourself on how much you gonna fuck off. I need a budget plan. Yours, yeah, I can give you a budget plan. Yours would be pretty cool because you don't got a lot of kids. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no kids and shit like that. So at that, now that 850, that get you at 850. So what I would tell somebody is, you're going to at least take $500 every month. I don't give a fuck what happened. You're going to take $500 every month. Really wanted it to be 1,000. it ain't no reason why you shouldn't take $1,000 a month. But you should be able to take $1,000 a month and put that up and not touch it. So take your $500 every month, move that into a savings account. That'll give you $350. They give you $350 left over, right? Out of your $850, because you got $850 left over after you done paid all your bills, took care of everything. So now you got your $500. Take this, the way you gotta be with your money. When you put your money up, this is how you put your money up. When you put that shit up, that shit is gone. You have to spend your money on you first. You gotta treat yourself like it's a bill. Like, you gotta treat yourself better than you treat Walmart. So what I mean by you gotta treat yourself better than you gotta treat Walmart is, if I took my money and I went to Walmart and I bought something, no matter what the fuck I do, if I need money, the first, like, anytime, picture this, anytime that you need money, you never look at all the stores that you went to. You went to Foot Locker, you went to like I said, you went to Walmart, you went to Target. Every time that you need money, the first thing you do, you don't call Walmart up and be like, hey, I need all that money I spent on Black Friday and Christmas back. That ain't even in your mind. That shit don't even cross your head. So since you got more respect for them to not call them when you fucked up in a bad position, you got to feel that same way about your motherfucking self. You feel me? So when I take my money and I put it into my savings or I put it into an investment, if I get into a position to where I need some money, I treat myself better than I treat Walmart. Because if I'm not picking up the phone, calling them, asking for money, I'm not finna do it to myself. So I don't give a fuck if I got $12,000 sitting here. That's not even on my brain. So when you put your money up, you gotta have it. You already gotta have it. Hey, that shit gone. That shit spent. You got this $350, but like I said, you got $350. So now this is where you start making your choices at. When you got another way you start saving money, your debit card or your credit cards. You know how you got all these apps, and every month they on auto pay. What I want you to do is call your bank and tell them, or your credit card, whoever got that card number, tell them you want a new card number. Because I know a lot of y'all got a lot of subscriptions, and it's $10 here, it's $5 here, it's you know, $60 here, and you kind of think it don't add up, man. All them little numbers, man, you'll look up, man, that's like $400 right there that you can save. So get rid of all them apps that you're not using. You know, you're gonna have to cut back. You're gonna have to cut back from all them TV apps and shit like that. Like, you gotta cut back. If the kids need Disney, get them Netflix. But all the Hulus and all the extra shit, cut that shit off. Cut all that shit off. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got no kids, you really don't need none of that shit. But you know, if you a man, you might have to go ahead and get you Netflix or something. If you got a woman come through, you know, got something to watch or something. But for real, if you broke, nigga, you really need to be working overtime, getting that loot in. You ain't even got time to be doing all that. But the best way to kind of get rid of all them apps and all them automatic payments and shit, just call your bank up, call your credit card up, let them know, look, I need to switch me out another credit card, give me a whole new number and all that. So that way, when all them little dings and that, it's gonna miss them payment. Look, get rid of them. Automatic, yeah. So this is ways you can kind of start saving money. Another thing you can do, but you got to get in that grind mode sometimes. Like, just get down. It's gonna pay off later on in time. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you can keep one or two of them, but a lot of them different apps, man, you just start clicking on it because you want to watch something. If you do that, let's say everything finna be on Stars with BMF. If you know you're gonna be wanting to around everything else, you know what I'm saying? You know, get rid of all that. You know, everything that's frivolous, that don't serve you no purpose, that's costing you money, make sure you get rid of it. Take it off your balance sheet. You know what I'm saying? If it's not on this sheet right here, take it off. If it don't serve you no purpose, it don't serve you your kids, get rid of that shit. You know, if you like to smoke weed, if you like to cigarettes, all that, anything that shit don't serve you no purpose, cut that shit off. You gotta stack your bread up. You know what I'm saying? So let's just say you stick to the plan. Let's say you stick to the plan, man, 500 times. And then another thing, hold on, let me get this done right. All right, so bet. And let's just say you stick it out the whole year. Just saving that one little $500 up, you putting it up. At the end of the year, you should have 6 racks. That's $6,000. So if you got $6,000, right, this is what you do. Now that you got $6,000, we ain't talking about income tax money. We just talking about your little savings that you got. You got $6,000. You get on here. You start doing this. You start looking for homes for sale. Homes for sale. Let's see. Now with your $6,000, now you got, that's 10%. That's 10% of like 60, 60,000. But shit, you start finding you something. Now you can start kind of looking for you something to buy. You can buy your own little 2-bedroom house, or, something like that you can put down on a duplex. Cause now you got 6,000. Especially now if it meets FHA requirements, you get an FHA loan, a first time home buyer's loan. Now you only gotta put 3% down. You feel me? So now you can go find you a $100,000 building, and you got the money to put down on it now. So this is ways you kind of get your money up. And then if you got income tax time, some of y'all be getting $6,000, $5,000. Now you up 10. But always move your zero. So I don't care if you got $5,000 in your bank account. That's not no real money. It's not no money for you to go kick it with, go on no trip, to even share or be lending out. You gotta consider. You always gotta move your zero. You feel me? I don't give a fuck how much money you get. Make sure y'all get in the habit of moving your zero over. So if you ain't never had $1,000, you stack your 1,000. Make sure, okay, boom, move your zero over. There ain't no money. You get 5,000. Move your zero. Always move your zero. So what I mean by moving your zero is, I don't care if you get $50,000. You gotta have it in your head. Hey, my account can't go past 50,000. Once you get to 100,000, always keep moving, constantly moving. The thing with black people is we don't never move our zero. We feel like if we got 10,000, I'm pretty cool. You fucked up. You feel me? So this is just one way you can kind of figure out what you need. Just get a piece of paper, write down everything that's important. Now you know your rent, your lights, everything that you need, everything that's a necessity for you to live and survive. Write that on one side of the sheet. And then I want you to write down all the bullshit on another side. Netflix is bullshit. Everything, Netflix, YouTube, and add up all that. If it don't make sense, get rid of it. So that's just a quick way for y'all to understand, like, getting started on working with your finances and kind of getting yourself together. Just take a pen and a paper. Make sure you just write it down and look at it. Once you write it down, you add it up, you add with them numbers, you start playing with them, you kind of know what you're working with. Because this shit, it will get confusing if you just start letting shit go to the wayside. You can kind of catch a lot of things. Just, you know what I'm saying? You can always tell what a person is serious about if you look at their bank statements. If you look at their credit card bills, watch where a person spend their money, that's going to tell you everything about them. I don't give a fuck what they talk about. If a person talking about, I'm trying to do this, that, and the third, but they going to the casino every weekend, that's what's important to them. So you can always find out what's important to them based off where they spend their money. So this is why when people have credit cards and they start buying tobacco products, this is why their credit starts going down. Because they can already tell this person is full of shit. You got tobacco products and alcohol all on your bank statements. So later on in life, when you start wanting to need loans and credit cards, they gonna look at all that. Like, okay, what categories is this person? What are they spending their money on? You can always tell when you look at this. So, like I said, make sure you write this shit down. That's the first thing you got to do. I'm not going to do a whole video about everything extra. The main thing you need to do is just get a piece of paper, write down all these categories, write down how much money you spending on everything. After you do that, just do it 2 more times. You're going to notice them numbers going to start to make sense. You're going to know how to cut shit off. And then you're going to start seeing your savings account start going up. Once you start seeing your savings account start going up and you start getting some money behind you, do not let your impulses take over and you start, ooh, girl, I got $3 grand to go on a trip. No, you don't. Don't start going on trips. Don't start tricking your mind and believe, oh, I deserve this. I need to go and spend and get crab legs all week because I've been working hard. No, you need to work harder. Because black people, we behind the line. So we ain't got time to keep bullshitting and playing. This don't mean stack $10,000 and gonna spend it all on the chain. It ain't nothing, I'll go get it back. Nah, nigga, that ain't how we do it. So always make sure you saving something and keep a track of everything that you do. So just write it down, and as you see your expenses, this is how you keep track of it. So this is with your finances. So when people people throw around words and they really don't tell you what they mean. So when people start talking about financial literacy, that's all it is. Finances means the management of money. So financial literacy means you're literate about where the management of your money is going. So that's all this means. So when you do it, make sure you just write this shit down. Always write it down. Don't do it in your phone. I need you to take a pen and I need you to take a piece of paper because it's going to equate different than if you just did it on your phone. I need you to take it because your energy is going to come from your hand and it's going to actually write it down. You can actually see it. As you seeing it, you can kind of look at it. You can go over it. Numbers don't lie. People do. You can tell yourself as much as you want, oh, I need this, I need that. But when you look at that paper, you're going to start noticing like, damn, I'm spending about $600 on a bunch of bullshit. I'm going to the club and I'm spending all this money. And another thing y'all need to start doing is put yourself in position to where you got a budget. And the budget may be $100. Like I said, after that, if you got $850, put that $500 up, you got $350. Now, you got $350 for that month. That's your budget. So you got to make it if you want to go to the club and fuck it off, or if you want to go buy some shoes with it, you can go ahead and do that. Or you can make the conscious decision and be like, you know what? This month, my little extra $350 that I got this month, I'm going to go ahead and put that up to the side. I'm going to put that in my little piggy bank. And then next month, when you get your other $350, guess what? You're not going to touch that. You're not going to touch the last. That got put into the savings because you moved your zero. It's just going to keep adding up. And then if you want to splurge here and there, you got it to do that. But this is just a real quick way, man, to kind of help y'all out if you on here. Just real simple. Just take a piece of paper, pen, write down all your expenses, man, and just outline how much money you spending. And then you can kind of figure out what can go and what can stay. And then you can figure out, hey, what meals last me longer through the month. You know, if you got to eat spaghetti, you know, start thinking of your meals like that. Spaghetti, like, you know, shit that lasts. You know what lasts in your household. You know, you don't want to do steaks and shit like that. You can do that on the weekend, but kind of set your, hey, Monday we going to eat, you know, a spaghetti or pastas and things like that. So start trying to think of meals that's going to stretch. Ramen noodles, you know, when you go to work, kind of cut that out. A lot of people, y'all go to work, y'all work in the warehouses. I'm going to keep it real with you. If you find yourself going into the vending machine at your job, that shit be killing y'all pockets. It's some people, man, they spend their whole check and they don't even realize it. They spend a whole week of pay at the vending machine at their job buying chips. Oh, it's nothing but $2 here. But, man, you done went to that motherfucker 100 times. You just spent about $300 a month at the vending machine at your job. You know, and you're not knowing where your money going. You know, you going to the weed man every goddamn week. If you smoke weed, I ain't telling you to stop because I know you ain't going to stop. But this is what you do. You got to get to the point. Look, I'm going to smoke half this blunt. I'm going to smoke I'm going to smoke a little bit of this blunt right now for the day. Hey, I'm up for the day. That's all I'm gonna do. If I get the urge to want to smoke and do something, I'm gonna start working out. You know, start doing push-ups, sit-ups, start doing something. But shit, stretch your weed out if you got to. You know, cigarettes. If you got a cigarette problem, you got to be disciplined in what you do, because you got to look at it like this. Everything that you have today is the outcome of everything you did yesterday. You feel me? That's all it is. So wherever you at in life right now, that's because that's the decisions that you made yesterday, and this is what the outcome of it is. So if you low on your finances, you ain't got a lot of money, that's because you fucked off a lot of your money. If you over the age of 25, you probably had a $250,000 has came through your hands and you ain't even noticed it. Even probably more than that. If you over 30, you've had about $500,000 and you spent it. If you just start adding up all the shit that you done spent your money on since you've been 18 years old, you probably blew through your $1 million. So a lot of people be, man, I just need $1 million. You already blew that. You know? And then another thing people can do, stop maxing yourself out. So just because you can afford that townhome and it's pretty and it's a nice area, go ahead, keep it real with yourself. Don't max yourself out all the time. Just because you can afford to just because they tell you can get the car, don't mean you can afford the car. Them is two different things. You know, getting approved for a car does not mean you can afford that motherfucker. You know, don't ride around here in no damn Benz and you fucking broke just because you want to look good for some motherfuckers. Because soon as that motherfucker break down, everybody gonna be laughing at you. Them same people, you know what I'm saying? They gonna be talking bad about your ass. Just because it's a beautiful ass home and you want the best for your kids, don't do your kids like that, because you know damn well soon as you get laid off on your job and you miss one fucking payment, your kids gonna be back fucked up. When you could just stay down, stack your bread up for about a year or two, and then you putting down on a house, you know, because it's cheaper to own a house than it is to rent a house nowadays. I don't see how people be paying $1,300, $1,500 a month and for these fucking apartments and shit. You know, you can get you about $100,000. You can get a $150,000 loan for about $900 a month, $800 a month. You know, so the number one thing you got to do, man, when it comes to finances, man, just write it down. That's the first thing you got to do. Just write it down. Just write out everything. Just write it down. You don't need to ask nobody about this. This is everything you know. Write your finances down. Figure out everything you know. If you know you need to get your credit right, go ahead, write that down. You need to get your taxes in order, go ahead, write that down. So just go ahead and just take that piece of game from me. I ain't gonna get on here long. We can go deeper into it, but that's gonna be too much. So the first thing I'm telling y'all to do, just simply write, and we can converse and talk about it. But look, up off of here, man, and I'm gonna get with y'all.